Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Jamie just ran halfway around the building.
And I have bronchitis, so that's fun. Okay, I diagnosed myself, by the way.
Nice.
I don't know what I have.
Yeah.
Anyway, listen to this. We have Mama Gina with us.
Mama Gina!
Hi, Mama Gina.
Hey.
Hi, welcome to Therapy Thursday. Thanks for being a part of it.
Oh, what a pleasure.
Okay, so what makes you a dating expert?
Oh, because of how many dates I've had personally.
But didn't you write a book and don't you do a television show and all that?
Yeah, you're busy.
Yes, I actually have a school in New York City, and I teach all over the country, all over the world, really. My school is called Mama Gina School of Womanly Arts. Same title to my first book, and then I've written The Owner's and Operator's Guide to Men and Mama Gina's Marriage Manual. And I have a television show on MagRap also called Mama Gina School of Womanly Arts, and a website, and I'm everywhere, darling.
You
You might want to
everywhere.
take a little nap there, sister. Take a little nap. All right, and so basically this is Q&A. By the way, our phone numbers are 1-800-STAR-987. There's just one. I don't know why I said phone numbers.
Right.
Yeah.
Our phone number is
Because you
1-800-STAR.
have bronchitis.
Yeah.
Yes, I diagnosed myself. 1-800-STAR-987. And so obviously this woman is well-versed in the dating do's and don'ts. Do you answer such things as, I mean, I think one of the big things is why is it when they say they're going to call, they never call?
I think it's more poor training than lack of interest. You know what I mean? Like, guys they do want to make women happy. It is my premise that guys really do live to serve us, and it's a rare man who knows how, who knows that, and every woman has her own expiration date. Some women, he's terminated if he doesn't get back to her in 12 hours. Sometimes it's 24. A truly generous woman will give him 48 hours, but she perhaps might not have told him that that's the requirement to have a date with her.
Yes, they are supposed to read our minds.
Exactly. So I think it's good if to have a printout and say, like, if you want to date this, these are the rules.
Then call me back by then. Yeah, because we do. I think that we, it's interesting that you say men want to please us because you forget that might be, in fact, true.
Oh, yeah.
We're so critical of them.
But hello, who taught them? Our mothers. And were our mothers very good at asking for what they wanted or paying attention to their desires or pleasuring themselves? I don't think so. It's kind of like the new paradigm.
Oh, Jack's mom masturbated all the time, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the time,
All
yeah.
the time. Couldn't stop herself.
Now, why is it when I say pleasure, you immediately go to self-pleasuring? Well, I'm glad you're going there, is all I can say.
Yeah, it's better than hacking up a lung, which I'm doing.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. All right, we have a few questions.
That's some stuff you don't want to think about right there. You do not want to think about mom in that situation.
No, you don't. It's
I don't know. Your
true.
mom's hot.
Yeah, and Jimmy, would get busy with that.
Oh, crap! That's his dad, right?
Yep.
You know that your dad used, like, sex toys on your mom.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
No, he probably just
They
spanked
only
her.
had sex like twice, and that was to conceive my brother and I.
He handcuffed her and used nipple clamps on her.
Oh.
Your mom wore nipple clamps.
God,
Get used to it,
God
right?
awful.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Hey, my dad has a pump in his penis. We can talk about your dad using nipple
No, but
clamps
I'm
on your
saying
mom.
you blocked that out though. So we don't even want to hear that. Don't want to think that. So then we have no idea how to treat a woman because you wouldn't imagine in a million years any kind of wooing with your parents or anything like that.
What is that is so unsexy to think about our parents being sexy?
It's
What is
disgusting.
that?
I don't know. Something about my dad wearing black socks and sandals.
Yeah.
That could be part of the problem. All right, here we go with Therapy Thursday. Mama Gina, here's Brenda. Hi, Brenda.
Hi, Brenda. Hi.
You're Brenda.
Hi,
See if you say
Brenda.
hi, Brenda, that'd be
Your,
rhetorical.
your sister goddess, Brenda.
Oh, very nice. Go ahead.
Anyways, I called off my wedding last year,
Ooh.
and then right after that, I got pregnant, and I'm with them, and I'm just not sure if I still want to be with them, but I think I'm just with them because of the kids.
Mm-hmm. So, do you have a baby now?
Yes, I've actually have two.
With the same guy?
Yes.
I was only sure one time. I wasn't sure twice.
Well, you know what? I think your ovaries want him. And sometimes it's just good to say yes to a direction and play it full out. I think that women spend an enormous amount of time doubting themselves, and nothing ever good comes from doubt. Nothing flourishes. So, Sister Goddess Brenda, as long as you have made this decision to have two beautiful babies with this man, I think you should throw your whole sexy heart, soul, passion and intention in his direction. Look and see if you can make this thing flourish, if you can make it magical, if you can make it beautiful. Tell him what you want. Tell him how to pleasure you. Tell him what would light you up, what would thrill you, how you would love a candlelit bath or some kind of beautiful encounter with him.
Tennis
Tell
bracelet.
him. Play it, baby. Play it with all you got. Make this a love story, and then if it expires later, at least you'll know I gave it my all.
I think I think she brings up a really good point there, Brenda, which is we always doubt ourselves and then we sabotage ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, not only that, I mean, I think he has actual sexual problems. I mean, it's, I hate to say it, but I'm not getting pleasured. I mean, it's.
You need to go to jamiewhite.com.
Yeah.
Because there's this ring that we have that you put on his wanker and it vibrates and you will get pleasure.
Well, you could also, you know what you could do, darling? You could actually teach him what pleasures you.
Yeah, that
and
takes too long.
sometimes, sometimes for a woman, that's brand new territory, that's unexplored territory. Sometimes, Sister Goddess Brenda, a woman has to actually put her key in her own ignition and turn that baby on and take her down the highway, and then you can invite passengers. Sometimes a little self-exploration, and then teach him what you learned, and you can totally reorganize and renovate a man's approach to you sensually. I find information is a fantastic thing. So give it a
also
shot.
is telling us what you want.
Yeah.
You want a guy to make you happy? We're really stupid. We don't really know. If you tell us, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you're faking it all the time, then they think they're doing it right.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. And I think that's very high risk for a woman to say, darling, what I want you to do is lower me slowly onto the bed and unwrap my package as though it was,
And when he starts laughing, don't take offense to it.
Yeah.
laughter helps. You have to have a sense of humor if you're going to do this kind of education,
absolutely.
But you want to give him, like, let's say, give him one direction this week. That's your homework, darling. One direction. You're here. It's a little visit to the School of Womanly Arts with me and Jamie and Jack and Stench. We're all facilitators of your sensual unfolding. We're giving you an assignment, which is give him one sexy thing to do to your body this week, and then call next week and report.
Okay,
See
Brenda?
how he did.
Yeah.
Brenda?
Okay.
Well,
And Brenda, I don't want
Brenda's
to.
so not sold on this.
Yeah.
I know, and you can see it's so not going to work. It's a blow up in her face.
Brenda,
A woman has to be able to, if you build it, he will come. You know what I mean? And she ain't building it.
Yeah, Brenda, you're kind of shutting that. What?
and I don't want to speak for brother Greek god Stench, but I don't want to be there when he unwraps your package. Don't think of me, please. It's kind of creepy.
I'm going to be there when you unwrap the package, Jack.
Yeah. All right, hey Brenda.
Uh-huh.
Something about your sensual package and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to remember that he is doing the best he can with very little information.
No, we're really not, though. A lot of times we just really want to kind of get our thing, and we're cool.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I'm telling you how it really
Hey,
is.
you know what? I actually know of somebody that really, really thinks it's cool to be down there for a long time.
There's
No, but
many
sometimes-
brother gods like
No,
that.
there are. We play it's a game called Commercial Break.
What do you say?
Well,
Jamie, tell us more.
Okay, so what you do is really a fun game, but it is so annoying because it's so maddening because you want to finish. So commercial break is called this game, and that every time there's a commercial break, you have oral pleasure. I mean, he pleasures me orally,
Right.
On like during Desperate Housewives or whatever.
Okay.
No, my God. So it's perfect because it just gets you tantalized.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the show, you still get to watch your show, but then you
Right.
play commercial break.
See, for us,
You should
commercial
just
break,
TiVo rewind the commercials till you're done.
All,
And then,
all we need is one commercial break, and we're done for the night.
Commercial break is you should play it because it's maddening. I mean, it's so maddening because you're just like, and then he'll go, "No, you said you wanted to watch that show. You can't finish. We gotta watch the show." And I'm like, "No!" And like the next thing you know, because as a woman, we don't usually beg and like grab them and like go shake them and say, "Do me now," because we're so used to like them doing us.
Right.
But commercial break will make you beg a man.
So cute, Jamie. I love that.
Funny.
I love that. I'm going to
commercial
put
break.
that on the curriculum at the School of Womanly Arts.
Yes, commercial break is a good game. I recommend it. But it'll finally make you just demand a man to do you? Because usually you're like, honey, stop touching me.
Yeah, and it makes you love the commercials.
Yes,
And
yes.
how long has it been since we've loved the commercials?
Exactly. I love commercial break game. That's just, I'm sure he's happy I shared.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, Cindy, go ahead.
Yeah, I was wondering if you've been dating a guy for like 6 months and things are going really well. How long do you wait until they pop the question? And you're in your 30s and you are kind of both you're both aware that you want a family someday. How long would you wait?
Well, see, I think there's waiting and there's waiting. I think there's active waiting and I think there's passive waiting. For example, if you were to suddenly start receiving a subscription to Brides magazine, and there you sat in your hottest little nipple-twirling lingerie, paging through the pages of Brides magazine, and then you could eventually, occasionally say, what do you think of that dress? Look at that diamond. You kind of slowly lead him towards the direction
We're
that
kind
you're
of
interested
breezing
in.
by the fact that it's only been 6 months.
And you said nipple-twirling lingerie.
Right.
Okay, and which part are throwing you guys off here?
Which part of what? The
Hey,
whole thing?
Cindy?
That
Oh.
she thinks she should get married after 6
She should get
months?
Bride
Or that she
magazine
should be
after 6
twirling
months?
her nipples?
No, Cindy, I don't think there's anything wrong with thinking you should get married after 6 months if this guy is the one you guys spend every day, every moment together. Sometimes you're with somebody for
He
2
does.
years and they're not the wrong.
No, he
I mean,
does.
they're
And
not-
you know what? A woman has this all sized up in the first 30 seconds. We so
Yeah.
know. We so know. Like, it's instantly. You just check out his shoes and you're like, okay, he could be my husband.
He's the one, right?
See?
Yeah,
And that's wrong.
absolutely. No, it's
I
not
think
wrong.
you should twirl your nipples
Totally
and
wrong.
scare this guy right off. That'll be
Cindy,
the...
hold on. We got to take a break. And you guys are not helping you goddesses.
No, we are
Gods.
Greek. We're brother Greek gods.
Oh,
Yes.
sorry. Whatever.
Oh, my God.
Don't tell.
We're back.
Yay!
Yay.
Mama Gina with Therapy Thursday.
Yay.
Oh, my God. What?
Justin's on deck.
Who?
Justin.
From LTN.
Oh, yeah, Justin.
Yeah.
I don't see him. Anyway, okay. I have bronchitis. Hi, Mama Gina. How are you?
Hey.
I think you're really helping.
I'm so glad.
I know this, though. Jack and Stench are about ready to lose their mind when you call people sister goddess.
Yeah, it's putting me over
Yeah.
the edge. It's too
I-
new agey crap for us.
I think it's good for them.
Yeah,
I
they-
love how they call themselves brother Greek gods.
Yeah.
That
I
just
I think it's
started
gonna
today,
bring-
believe it or not.
Yeah.
It's going to bring the best out of them, ultimately.
If they open up their mind to sister goddesses and what it means.
Uh-huh.
And what does it mean, Mama Gina, to be a sister goddess?
Well, it's my conviction that all women are sisters. You know what I mean? Whether you're under a burqa in Afghanistan or lying in a lounge chair at the Beverly Hilton, every woman on this planet, we are sisters to one another, okay? And you know as well as I do that we all have at least a drop of the divine in us, if not a whole heck of a lot more. And when you treat a woman as your sister and as a goddess, you bring the best out of her. She just, she flourishes. You worship her, she responds with just every juicy, succulent drop.
I think Jack agrees with you.
Me too.
Yes.
You know
Yeah,
what,
you
Jack,
gotta
Jack
check
is
out-
shaking his head.
You guys have to check out my show. It's on MagRack. It's called Mama Gina School of Womanly Arts, and you'll see all kinds of sister goddesses, and you'll see how to seduce a woman. I do a show for guys, a couple shows for guys, all kinds of very wonderful little tidbits about how to add to your pleasure repertoire as brother Greek gods.
Well,
Thank
you. Wow.
Jack
All right.
agrees vehemently.
I see him going, you know what? I'm going to check it out.
Okay.
Yeah, he
You
is.
swayed me.
You did. And so thank you for that. All right. Should we go back to the girls and their questions?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see what's going on.
All right. Let's see here. Shouldn't receive oral. I don't believe this. Hold on. Here is Brenda. Hi, Brenda.
Hi, you guys rule.
We rule.
Cool.
Okay, I'm really not calling for therapy. I was calling for Jamie.
Yes.
You may want to check with your doctor. I remember when I was pregnant, my doctor told me I couldn't receive any oral pleasures, which really made me bitter, but you
Where's
may
Gina?
want to
Mama
check. I
Gina
hear
hung
it's
up
not
on
good
us.
for the baby.
What?
Mama Gina. Hold on.
Maybe
Did you hit the wrong
somebody told
button
her.
and hang up on her?
No, I had her on lock. Mama Gina hung up on us.
Now what will I
Maybe
do?
she was on a sound like
Is that really that bad of a thing?
I love Brenda.
I love Jack right now myself.
Oh my God, Brenda, you're supposed to be positive.
I'm not feeling the goddess sister thing myself.
Yeah,
I
okay, and I was trying to be nice about it, by the way. I wasn't either. I'm like, don't.
could
you know.
tell. I could feel the compassion.
Do you think she heard me play the gunshots?
Maybe somebody
I
called her
enjoyed it
and told
myself,
her.
though.
Do you think that
Because
maybe?
she's not here. She was in
Do
New
you
York.
think maybe the publicist called her?
Maybe.
But they wouldn't hang up in the middle of the
Somebody
interview,
did.
would they?
They would. Well, if you were getting mocked, wouldn't you? All right. So, hey, can I get the cell phone
You know
for
what?
Dr. Gold?
She could still be talking.
Oh, that's true.
She may not even know she's not on the phone anymore.
You're right, Greek god,
Yes.
man, or whatever the hell you are. So your doctor told you couldn't get oral sex?
I couldn't receive oral pleasures during pregnancy. It was
Why?
5 years ago, so things may have changed. It's something about possible air going into the. I can't even remember.
Your
but
husband
the
paid
air,
that guy.
possibly him blowing air inside of you, could be dangerous.
Oh,
So check with your doctor.
That's weird that you
just
said
what
that. Can
mine
I tell
told
you
me.
why? That's funny that you said that because this is way too much information. But last night we were having relations.
Blah, 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 blah,
And
blah,
I
blah,
coughed
blah,
and
blah,
like a big old air bubble because while we
blah,
were
blah, blah,
connected,
blah, 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 blah,
and
blah,
I
blah,
coughed
blah,
and it
blah,
was like
blah,
air
blah,
went in or something. It hurt real bad.
Oh.
So did the air travel to the fetus then? That's what she's saying.
That's what she's saying. I don't remember our
But I'm
pediatrician.
not a
Well, let's call
doctor,
Dr.
so you might want to
Yeah,
check with yours.
Doctor who?
Goldberg
Dr.
and leave a
Gold-
message.
All right. Okay. Hey, Brenda, we'll call him and see. Okay. Oh, thank God, Mama Gina's back.
Hi, Mama Gina. What happened?
Wow, what happened, Mama Gina?
Well, hello, Jamie.
What happened?
I have no idea.
You just got disconnected.
Yes, a little. We had a wire synapsed. It was all that talk about sister goddesses. We just made the wires go sizzle.
I think Jack hung up on you.
No, I have the phones, dumbass.
Oh, sorry.
All right, hold on, and I think I have it all figured out. We can take some phone calls, okay?
Okay, great.
All right, here's a boy by the name of Jason. Hi, Jason.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, we're good. How are you?
Everything's good.
What's up,
Is
Jason?
Awesome.
Yeah.
What
how
you
you
got?
guys doing this morning?
We're good.
Well, actually, I have this kind of relationship with girls that after I go out there, I meet them in cafes or something, and they'll start talking, and they just bring out this I'm like a really nice gentleman. I don't mind paying for things. I think a guy should pay for things. He's a gentleman. And it's like after a few dates or so, after a week or so, they want to have some really dominatrix sex. And I'm like, okay, whatever, makes you happy, let's go for it, I'm out there to please the woman. And so I guess my question is that I really want to have a romantic, relationship instead of a dominatrix. But every time I try to,
Who's
pursue
getting dominated, you or them?
me, I have to be the dominator.
You know what? You have to stop wearing that dog collar to the cafes.
Yeah.
And the leash, leave it at home. Just go, put on a suit and tie instead.
That's
The
exactly what I
accessories
do,
are
but
killing you.
But see, then they take
I
that
get
tie, they take that tie and go like this and say, "Come on, puppy, I want you to bite me." I'm like, okay.
Okay,
well,
Jason,
you
you're
want me to
creepy.
bite.
What the
Yeah.
hell's wrong with you? Why are you calling? You're weird. What are you saying?
What I'm saying is that I want to do the romantic stuff.
You know
but
what? He's
every
just
time he goes to the
bragging.
romantic,
How do you put that vibe off?
He's just trying to
Yeah,
impress
because
woman
he's such a
fucking-
stud.
We're impressed,
bragging.
okay? We're impressed.
Yeah, you're being a tard. Why are you calling this show? We're on to you, you dip crap. Jason,
Well, 'cause of
it's
the fact
us, okay?
they like
It's
to-
us. I mean, maybe somebody else would be shocked with your bull crap, but we're like, whatever, Jason, you big stud. Listen, doesn't sound like a problem. Sounds like you have a great time. Have a nice life. See you later. Bye-bye. Sorry about that. I don't know what happens sometimes.
You can't always control, but, you still can boogie with whatever comes in.
If I had a boogie song, I'd play it here.
Oh,
Damn it. All right, here is Jackie. Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Jamie.
Hi.
Well, basically, my question is, I was going out with this guy for almost a year, and he kind of just dropped the bomb on me that he didn't want to be in a serious relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, from one weekend to the next.
Mm-hmm.
And, I've questioned him about it, asking him, hey, did you meet someone? Did you, you don't love me anymore? And he's like, no. So my question is, should I just, let it go? Because we're kind of right now, he's kind of, leading me on, we're still seeing each other. And I also met this other guy, and I don't know whether to pursue the relationship with this other guy because, me and my ex are still kind of back and forth.
Never says, I don't want to be in. Knee-jerk reaction. When a guy starts thinking about. So you have to, kind of take it with a grain of salt. I think defensive dating is wonderful. Your guy A gave you a lovely.
I don't know.
B turns out to be
How many letters are there, Jack?
less fun than guy A. Yes to the new offers and also including the old offers. You know, you
Stay in contact with guy A because that's the problem. Like,
what you're gonna learn that. Sister Goddess is here. What I want you to do is, like, over the next month, have, like, 10 dates with each guy, right? And then you sort of keep a score sheet, like, who was the most fun, who treated you the best, who pleasured
And make
you
it
the
a
most.
score sheet and make sure it says score.
Yeah.
And, like, get one of those Yahtzee ones as one of your stencils.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you'll see, like, you will be the researcher. You will gather the data. You will know. Right now, you don't have enough information about either guy to really make an educated decision.
see, like, what bothers me is that guy A, we were together for and we were serious, you know?
Mhm.
So I'm like, you know, he brought it up. He's the one who, like, broke it off. So I'm a little bit, like, hurt and
yeah, I got you. But sometimes, I think you'll find if you interview your girlfriends, sometimes there's, like, as you climb up the mountainside, there's little peaks and valleys, and you guys may be just experiencing a valley, or maybe you're at the cliff. We don't know yet, okay?
I am.
You just have to, you just got to keep partying with both of them. And
Okay. All right, Jackie.
thank you.
Okay.
All right, good luck. Boy,
Bye.
she was a mess, huh,
Yeah.
Mama Gina?
Mhm.
That was a big pain in my ass right there.
We just got to loosen the joints a little on women's viewpoints
Oh,
about
my
dating,
God,
you know?
Yeah.
We have to expand our minds. and-
Yeah, I could expand something on that chick. Man. All right, hey, Mama Gina, I know we have to let you go. Thank you so much for being a part of our show. We really appreciate it.
Pleasure.
Mama Gina, and you can come back anytime. I think you did a fabulous job. And where can we get your book and what can, all that other
Okay,
stuff?
my books are all available every bookstore, Amazon. Go to my website, www.mamagenas, MAMAGENAS.com, and go to magrac.com, and you can check out where you can get the television show and check me out.
Awesome.
Cool.
All right, thank you, my darling.
Thank you.
Have a great
Thank
day.
you.
All right,
Okay,
bye-bye.
Pleasure yourself.
Yes.
Did you hear the long-ass story from the sales chick about her printer?
Yes. I was involved in this, so I
She just told me the longest story about how Jack saved her life by getting a printer.
Yep.
I know you're in sales. And I know you have to talk for a living, but the story is not worth that kind of time. I know.
Which, by the way, had nothing to do with me. Had everything to do with her cleavage.
I know.
so-
I know. She said that she leaned over to Best Buy?
Oh,
Yeah, and showed some poor little schmucker her boobies, and then he gave her the out-of-the-box discount.
Employee discount.
All right. In the meantime, I apologize for our therapy Thursday. I don't know what happened. But let me just talk to Donna real fast. Donna, what were you calling about?
I was calling to tell you guys, I kind of wanted to listen to Mama Gina. Was good, bad, or indifferent.
I can't hear you.
I'm sorry?
There you go. All right, try it again.
But I kind of want to hear Mama Gina talk, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. But Jack, you got to lay off the noises. You block out everything.
Oh, did I block out Mama Gina?
Jack?
Hold on. Wait,
You
couldn't?
blocked her out?
Why'd
You
do
couldn't
that?
hear Mama Gina?
I can hear in my headphones.
That was a
On
total
the air, you
mistake.
could not hear it all.
You couldn't?
Oh.
I could hear her in my headphones.
What'd he do?
The music blocked her out.
Oh,
The gun shooting
no.
blocked her out. It
Oh,
was
no.
very
Gunshots?
No.
Jack.
I just wanted to accentuate it.
And I may not have even been here if I hadn't heard her. But, you got to guess on your show or maybe.
I I agree. It's all about respect.
You know, unfortunately, like food off.
Sorry.
So I just wanted to ask you, if you're going to
Broad stripes and
do them.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right. I'm
Rude,
sorry.
Jack.
I can't believe Jack did that.
We apologize.
Okay, Donna.
thanks.
Okay.
All right,
Bye.
bye. that is.
Yeah,
I
that's.
had no idea Jack was
What
so
are you
rude.
doing, Jack? Are you
I
getting
know.
all full of yourself?
I know. I'm sorry.
Jeez. Anyway, hi, Justin.
Hey, Justin!
Justin, everybody! Justin is here from LTN. LTNLA.com is what we're talking about. LTN is the local television network. It's this really hip, cool, I want to say vibey, but I don't know if that's a word.
I think it is a word.
Vibey? It's this really, really cool. Well, you tell him. It's your thing.
Yeah, LTN LA. It's a television network which is dedicated to LA. It's all about the 5-county region, so not just downtown LA, but it's also
And
the OC.
Very cool right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely, we're out in Riverside, Ventura.
Riverside, maybe not that cool.
Okay, San Bernardino.
Yeah. No. Orange County,
Hey,
LA,
cool
we're good.
things happen in San
Okay.
Bernardino. Isn't
No.
that, once I saw something.
Oh, up
Yeah.
in the mountain, it's good. Up in
Yeah,
the snow
isn't that
area.
the snow area?
You know,
yeah.
I
was
got the dirt too.
I was watching the other day, and you know what it kind of reminds me of? If Huell Hauser was actually cool. Like, I watched this thing on LA Law,
Yeah.
and it was, like, really interesting. And,
So if you
because Huell Hauser always covers California, but he's kind of a really
dork.
old guy.
Yes.
So if
Yeah.
you had, like, Huell Hauser's kid showing you
Yeah,
the cool
someone
stuff in
cool
LA.
and
yeah,
young
you know
showing
who
you the
Huell
hot stuff.
Hauser is?
Yeah, California Gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, and look, I love the show. It's a good show. It's well produced, but it doesn't always cover the sort of aspects that are important to me.
The under 60 crowd.
Right.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so I know that we have, I don't know, entertained you a couple times. I'm your pimp.
Yeah, I mean, look, I need all the help I can get.
I've been Justin's pimp.
Yes, you
I
have.
have.
You have.
Or Justin has been the world's greatest sport. I'm not sure which
He's
it
been
is.
the world's
Yeah.
greatest sport, and we need
Yeah.
to get the lowdown, the real story about the Main Street Cafe girl.
Yeah.
Because we only heard her
Yeah.
side of the story.
And we
Nikki?
Yeah.
and we never got to see what she looked like, so we
never
have
saw
no
it.
idea.
Nikki is a good-looking girl.
She wore gaucho pants.
Yeah. Is that where she blew it?
She
I'm
wasn't with you.
my taste is a little more edgy, I suppose. But she dressed well. It was all
That
good.
was a man that's lying.
Fun. Bobbing and weaving.
Well, he's a nice
My
guy.
Gigi, my
Yeah.
Gigi.
He's nice and a good sport, and he's got his own television network.
Yeah, but she wore gaucho pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good start, better judgment.
We told her not to wear gaucho pants.
Right.
Men hate gaucho pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like skirts. I do like dresses.
Right. I say you either go with the jeans or you go with the skirt, but gaucho pants are so confusing.
Not in between.
Because it's
Yeah.
like, did she shave her legs or didn't she?
Mixed message.
It really is. It's like, I'm not.
It's like skorts. Those things are crap.
Those are crap.
Yeah, you're
I
like,
agree.
hey, look, it's a skirt. I can look up or put my hand. No,
No,
it's really
it's shorts. Yeah. Have you ever seen skirts?
I have not.
Oh, well. You don't know what you're missing.
I'm not sure if I'm looking forward to that though.
All right,
not.
now here's the deal. We brought you in for Therapy Thursday because our thought was, all right, we need a guy in LA Jack and Stench, nothing against you. And nothing against you either. Oh my God, I'm going to start this out all wrong.
Right. I hear a lot of
But Jack and Stench are not movers and shakers in LA.
Yeah, we're not even close to
We're
cool.
fat married guys.
Exactly, with 2 kids.
Yeah,
one
right.
each. Well, 2, 3.
2 and 1. It
Whatever.
doesn't matter.
So here's the deal, is that they're not movers and shakers in LA. And all of us chickaroos have dated somebody like Justin. Kind of a player, a Rico Suave, good-looking guy, has success, smart, educated, all that crap, He's basically everything you've ever looked for in a man, but he also has that other side of, I'm him.
I'm the guy.
So I thought it would be a really great opportunity to pick his brain as to why these men are, they don't, first of all, we have to figure out how to play them. And so we need help from Justin on how to play the rich, successful, smart, the guys that have everything going for them. They just really have everything going for them. How do we play them? And why do they like playmates when they're so damn stupid? Those are a few of my questions. I don't know what kind of questions you all have. All right, we're here with Justin. I don't know how to say your last name.
Mahi. Like the fish.
Like the fish? Oh,
Uh-huh.
We'll call
Lord,
you
and he's
Justin.
from New Zealand. Justin Mahi. And I have to tell you, we just love this guy. He's the CEO of LTN. That is the local television network, LA. If you want to find out, it's brand new. I mean, it is spanking brand new. So you're probably going, huh? And so here's what you need to do. Log on to LTNLA.com. That's LTNLA.com. It's local TV network. And we're on tonight?
Yeah, we're on tonight, and I know you go there, too, to find out exactly where it plays in the area. Like, I have Adelphia at my house, so he's on Channel 23 at my house.
Right.
And so we met him, and he was telling us that he got out of a relationship, he was single, all this stuff. So he went out with Alina, and her boobs were too big. And then he went out with Nikki, and she wore gaucho pants.
Yeah.
But the thing I like about you, Justin, I have to say, is that you are like this great-looking, smart, blah, 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 successful guy. But you're not that pretentious.
Thank you.
That pretentious. I love that.
Not too pretentious.
Not too pretentious.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you're not like, because you play along with us, and, I thought it was really cool. We'd never met Nikki, and you never met Nikki, but you took her out, and I thought it was, and she had fun, and she said you were nothing but a gentleman, and you didn't try to, like, grab her boobs or anything.
Yeah, like that orthodontist we set her up with.
Oops.
So I don't know if she ever wrote him. I suggested that perhaps she go out with my ex-boyfriend.
Remember?
Yeah, and so we don't know if they ever went out. I'm
Okay,
sure.
good.
Yeah, because that guy will tongue you in a minute. Anyway, I don't know why we go. What did you do?
I'm
He did
sorry.
that.
Like, you make me
so
like,
we're going into Justin, and he's been a great guy and a great sport, and we appreciate that.
So our idea for Therapy Thursday was to bring in kind of a player. And I know you're not a player. You say you're not a player, but
He's too busy.
kind of a guy that works the room and works the chicks. So I thought I wanted to know the theory of why men love playmates so much, but you said that you don't date playmates.
Right. No. I mean, the kind of woman that I like is someone who is secure, someone who knows who she is, has had a life which she's kind of proud of, and doesn't
God.
rely 100% on her looks. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, I love beautiful women.
Proud of our
she's
lives. The life that we're proud.
Proud of everything or most
yeah,
everything?
the whole past, or can we forget about a few things?
How about some stuff in college that
Yeah.
she wishes she forgot?
There were a
Like,
few
everyone-
beer bongs.
Everyone has regrets. Everyone makes mistakes. But when I say proud of your past, you make mistakes and you learn from that and you move forward. And it's kind of like
There's
you're
not one part of Spring Break '88 in Daytona Beach that I'm proud of. I'm sorry.
the time I was caught on Girls Gone Wild.
Yeah.
Right.
That was before Girls Gone Wild. They hadn't even exist, thank God, because I've been like, sure.
That's where they got the idea.
Yeah, exactly.
Down there.
Jay was down at Daytona. All right, and why not the Playmates? Because a lot of you successful bastards like Playmates.
Well, I don't get me wrong. I love beautiful women, but when their whole life revolves around the way they look, then that is not someone that I'm attracted to. I like strength. I like substance, and I want to talk to somebody and engage with them, and I want to hear what they have to say. And so, I'm into what they think, their views.
Oh my God, that's so awesome.
Wow. Hey, how old are you, Justin?
I'm 33.
You're 33. See, right now I'm
Yeah,
37.
you are. You know what? You're
Yeah.
right. We're talking over your shoulder, the girls and I. You're so full of crap. You don't want to engage them about politics. You want to look at their hooters.
No, he's 33. He thinks that right now. 37, I really just want to bone a really stupid playmate.
Look, if you don't believe me, talk to Nikki. Talk to Alina. I mean, it's I really do enjoy engagement and figuring out what people are like. Because.
But if they don't have the ability, you don't mind.
Yeah.
As long as they're a playmate, it's like, okay, it's fine. You're stupid. You know what? You're just pretty to look at.
Yeah.
You know, because that's the other thing that men say that crack my ass up. I don't like fake breasts. I mean, this thing kills me. I don't like fake breasts. I don't like fake breasts. You hear it all the time. Blah, 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 blah. But then anytime you're out with a man and a big-breasted, silicone-injected woman comes by, they're like,
Okay, that means we don't like fake breasts on our women. Like, we like to look at them, and we would love to hook up with a girl with them, but we don't want to necessarily be married to the girl with the big fake look-at-me boobs.
Yeah, okay. You tell
That's
me
what
that,
that means.
as you drool and look over past me.
Oh, we want to look at them and
There's
we appreciate
nothing
them.
more offensive than when a man looks past you. I hate that. You're like, I see that you look at that girl. No, I'm not.
Ay.
Here's Mark. Hi, Mark. Welcome to Therapy Thursday. Mark, you bastard. Jack, did you
Mark!
turn people off?
Jack, stop being mean to everyone.
God, you suck as a human being. Lucy.
Hi, you guys.
Hi, we rule.
Oh, thank you very much. What's your question?
My question is, why is it when you date somebody for a couple months and then everything's going perfectly, they come on so strong, and then they just disappear? You never hear from them again.
Can you hear her?
Yeah, I can. Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking, my view on that is that maybe they got to a level, maybe they were looking for something physical or something, and then it happened, and then all of a sudden the chase is over, and they just bailed.
Or it wasn't good.
Or she might have that not so fresh feeling.
That's so mean.
Hey, we're being honest.
You're here to be a therapist.
He's trying to be nice.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, if someone, put it this way, if someone, if you date someone for 2 months and all of a sudden they just bail,
Yeah.
then frankly, it's a good thing that they bailed, because that's not the kind of person that you want to hang out with. If they've, if
She
they're,
wants to know why they
They
bailed.
weren't that into you?
why they bailed,
Yeah.
it could have got to a certain stage, and they had sex, and so it was like, okay, the chase is over, and then they bail. That could be the most simple part of it. It could be something where something about you was kind of annoying them, and it just built up, and all of a sudden it's like, well,
I see that happening.
I don't know, it's out of here.
Yeah.
But the fact is that the guy was not communicating to you in terms of what was bugging him, so you had no idea what was going on.
And you'll never know what it is about you that bugs men.
And we won't tell you either.
Yeah.
Because we just rather run.
I know, and so Lucy, you just have to walk around your little world knowing that you bug men and you don't know why.
But
I'm here for you, Lucy.
But there's a good chance though that it had absolutely
It's
nothing
not
to
you,
do with
it's
you.
A really slim
a tiny
chance.
chance. But
Well-
most likely it was you.
Did you guys have a sexual
Sex?
relationship?
Yes.
Yeah, he conquered and left.
A lot?
There was no problem there.
No, but I mean, was it from early on in the relationship and you had it for a long time, or was it right at the end of the relationship and then he bailed?
No, for a long time.
So it wasn't that it was bad once and he bailed.
Did you call too much?
No.
Are you fat?
No. I weigh about 115.
Oh, we're not fat. Jack, do you have any?
He could have just been dating you and then met somebody else, or realized that you weren't the one for him. It took him a while to figure it out. It could be.
And we like to just go away rather than tell you why, because then we
men
gotta
don't
sit
like
down and you
confront.
cry.
You guys are cowards.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's
we
a
don't-
hell of a lot easier for him to.
Yeah,
to-
just bail.
Exactly.
right.
Well,
Maybe, Lucy, you were too good for him and you were too smart for him and you had too much going for you and he couldn't compete and he knew he couldn't compete. So he
Right.
ran away as like a scared little dog.
Jamie,
That'll
right.
happen a lot when men really find you attractive and they're really
run.
into you, that they run because they're just
Happens
so,
to me all the time.
So really,
Yeah,
it's
they
probably
just-
him.
So intimidated by
I don't
you.
know what happens. It's like, I'm amazing. And so they run away. I don't, So Lucy, that's probably what happens to you too.
Okay, Jamie, I'm going to take your word for it.
Okay, that's
Okay.
what
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what happens to us, Lucy. We're so amazing they run away.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yay! I like
Yay!
that answer.
All
there we
right.
go. See, and thank God we're here because you really didn't. All right, when we come back, more with Justin and Therapy Thursday. I just sometimes you stump me so much and I can't go on with the show and it disturbs me, and my job is to help the show and you don't help me help the show.
We're helping the people today with Therapy Thursdays, what we're doing.
Therapy Thursday!
Justin's here!
Yay!
Oh my God, it's so exciting. All right, hot guy, Justin
Just think of the
Mahi.
fish, mahi mahi.
Mahi. He is the CEO. That's the Chief Executive Officer.
Yeah.
Yeah, of LTN. That's your local television network, LA. You can go, well, it's a local television network. You can go to LTNLA.com to find out what we're talking about. Jack and Stench and myself and Jack, and I already said that, right?
Yeah, I'm on
Yep.
twice.
Oh, you're really good. We'll be on there tonight at 9:30, so make sure you check it out, LTNLA.com. Now, we have him with us not just because we're kissing his ass because he bought some commercial time.
About to.
Yeah.
Oh, you still haven't?
Yeah.
We're going to the first quarter.
Yeah. No, it just hasn't started yet.
Yeah, I mean it's it's on its way.
There
Checks
is.
in the mail.
It just doesn't run yet.
Oh, because we give you way too much love for you not to be on this
Oh,
radio
no, we
ranch.
love Justin.
We do love Justin. And he's a great guy, and he's just being honest about the men in LA, and that's what we need on this show because Jack and Stench are over.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah.
I went out last night and realized how done I was. I was the oldest guy out at the Hard Rock last night, sitting there drinking my vodka tonic, dressed like an old man, and I was like, I am so
Jack,
sad
you're
and
not that
over.
old.
Wow.
Yes,
How old
I'm
are you?
34.
You're not over.
I'm over.
You know
You're
what's
not
over? Never mind.
Jack, I'm 33, and I get the same thing as well. You know, you're in a club, and everyone's like 22, 23.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, my God.
It's sad.
I know, and they're all figured out how to use a fake ID.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, all right. So here's the deal. We have the ultimate. I think like the ultimate LA guy here to answer your questions. Stench said that the reason why that one guy left Lucy is because she didn't do backdoor loving, which I
Yeah.
thought was really rude.
But that was a really good guess.
I don't think that's it though.
I think that's it.
I don't think
they,
that's
they
it.
had plateaued sexually, and he was ready for a more adventurous woman.
I don't think that's
Yeah,
it.
I don't think that's it either. You don't even comment on that, Justin. Here's Mark. Hi, Mark.
Hey, how's it going?
You know, just couldn't be happier to be here with Stench.
Right on.
Right on.
Right on.
Right arm.
Right
Anyway,
on!
what can we do for you?
I don't know. I was just listening to him talk about the bar scene and being old. How could you be 33 and act like you're the oldest guy there?
You mean
I was
20 out there.
That's
because
why.
Jack mentally is an old man. He has a wife and he has a daughter, and that doesn't make you
Sandals
old.
and
He
black
just
socks.
decided. Yeah, he just decided not to care.
Oh, okay.
Right, but also I was in a bar where everybody was in their early 20s.
Right?
Yeah, it depends on the bar that you're at. I mean, if you're at a collegey kind of a bar, you know, on Sunset, then, you know, you are going to be, you know, older on average.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Significantly.
But if you were at one of those places that Dick Clark, remember he used to have bars? Dick Clark's bandstand.
Dick Clark's rocking New Year's bar.
Yeah, then you're okay. You're totally. What was it? Studebakers. Remember those?
Yes, I do
Yeah,
remember
I
those.
used to live in Kansas City. There was a place called
Okay.
Studebakers. It was like for 50 over.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, so right there, Mark. Then you're fine. Then you're young. What did you want?
what do I want?
Yeah.
A lot of things, I guess. But
No, I mean,
anyway.
did you call about a question? Like, what are we doing here?
Or just to attack Jack.
No, I was just listening to the way the other guy was talking, the producer, the TV executive guy, and just listening to things he was saying. It just sounds kind of boring. I mean, if you go in there and,
Wow.
and you act like that, I mean, how are you going to get anything like that?
First of all, let's
boring.
dissect that sentence in particular. If you go in there and like that, how are you going to get anything like that? What does that sentence
that.
mean? Let's first critique you, my friend. When
I
you go
think-
in there like that, how are you going to get anything there like that, huh?
Who?
Oh, go away.
Yeah, I think, you know, when you're on a date, I mean, you know, it's a two-way street. You want to listen as well as talk. And I mean, I get a lot of fun out about listening to the stories and the experiences that the girls had. And, you know, it's sometimes you can relate, sometimes you can't relate. And, you know, I think a good conversation is healthy. And, you know, you get to learn about the other person.
Oh, you're worried about us getting late.
Yeah, what
Don't
about their
spill
pets?
Yeah.
us.
But we don't want to hear about your damn cat.
Yeah.
Shut up about your cat.
Hey, my cat's cute.
Yeah, but not first date material.
Here is my question. You were in a long-term relationship, yeah?
Yeah.
And how long?
My longest term relationship is a couple of years. So it's not like long term.
So why didn't you marry her?
You know, I mean, over time, you figure the person out, and you know, there's certain things which, you know, you decide that, you know,
So
you don't
decided
want.
that within this first 6 months. Like, let's say she was a whatever. So why'd you keep her around for another year and a half?
Oh.
Well, I don't think you realize that in the first 6 months. I think, you know, you get to the 12-month stage, and you're like, okay,
Is
this
it true
this
that
could be on.
that men keep women around till they find something better?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
But it's also true that a guy 6 months into a relationship could be like, well, I really like her. I don't want to marry her, but maybe I will later. Whereas a woman has really made up her mind earlier on. A guy could go a couple years, I believe, before they know if they want to marry someone.
Yeah.
I went
So
like
where's that
5.
poor girl now that you broke her heart?
She lives in London now, and she's probably going to get married pretty soon.
Uh-huh.
So
She's probably very
He
happy.
doesn't seem too tore up
Yeah.
about it. I think he's
Fine.
doing all right.
we're good buddies, actually. You know, I mean,
buddies.
Don't even get me
Can you be
started.
buddies with your exes? Yes or no?
as strange as it sounds, I get on with my ex's
Get it on.
Get on.
husbands,
Get on.
or
Get it on.
not quite get it on, but you know.
Get on.
Okay.
Friends.
You get on top of them. You. What
I
is-
think
Yeah, if
it's,
you were my wife's ex, there's no way we could be friends. You're too pretty.
Yeah, I try to keep my friendships with guys purely platonic.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, do you guys write sexy little messages to each other? And do you know that the fact, because here's my theory on guys that are friends with girls. You are only friends with the girls that you know you can still have.
No. I mean,
Yes.
when
Yes.
I'm emailing or talking to her, yeah, there's maybe an element of flirtiness in there, but you know that there's a step beyond. You can't cross a certain line. But
Since when did y'all get? You're a man with some testicles and
And
testosterone.
needs. Men have needs.
Yeah. Oh wait, I can't go any further because I actually have morals.
well, you're getting the other side. You're getting the sex and the excitement from another
Just
girl.
the flirting.
You don't need to get it from an ex.
Here's Irene. Hi,
Hi,
Irene.
Irene.
Hello, you guys rule.
We rule.
Oh, go ahead, my darling. What's your question?
What's wrong with today? What's wrong with these girls? How are they so stupid that he doesn't call? Hello, what's wrong with you, babe? Move on. Why would you spend time worrying about why he didn't call and what you did wrong?
Well, I think that women, when we have our sights on like what we think is the perfect guy that our parents will like and he's everything that we've ever wanted, we jump into that first date like, oh my God, this is the guy I'm going to marry.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think it is important to sort of think about, what went wrong, but don't get hung up on it. I mean, the fact is that
Why
it could
won't
be.
you love me?
Yeah, I mean, it could be something that you did, maybe. Chances are it could be something that's just, purely with him. I mean, beauty is in the eye of the beholder and, from a physical and lots of different aspects. So, just move on and look forward,
Yeah.
Yeah, well, easy for you hot people to say.
Yeah.
Whatever, F off.
Look forward,
Yeah.
look up.
Us ugly people
Better
wonder
and
why.
Yeah, we want you to love us, man. But whatever, you beautiful people, go ahead and move on. Chris,
Yeah.
are you upset about something?
No, I was just wondering how you could get a guy like Justin to call you back once you give him your number.
Hot guy.
Oh.
Another one of those.
I
Well-
think crying and
Yeah.
screaming and holding on to them, like holding them around their neck and just holding on to them where they have to walk holding you, or onto their leg is really attractive. Where you sit on
Hot.
their shoe.
Oh, so hot.
Yeah, and then they have to walk with you.
I don't know. I'm not that kind of girl. Sorry.
Well,
No, my problem is.
I think when you meet a guy, firstly there's got to be some kind of spark, and if you do get that spark, just be yourself and see what happens, because I don't think trying to do something and putting on a facade and doing this and doing that is going to help a whole lot. If he's a good guy, he's going to figure out what you're like and whether
And
he wants to
touch their
spend time with
balls.
you.
When you touch their balls, they call back. It's
they
true. You
won't.
totally, if you just,
won't.
you just fondle the balls,
Be
they'll
like,
call.
she's crazy. That
No.
girl grabbed my yang.
All ball fondlers get called
No,
back.
they don't.
Yes, they do.
No,
I'm
they
telling you, Chris, try that, and then you'll see. Why do hot guys not call you back?
Well, my thing is, I'm kind of resurfacing on the dating scene, and I'll meet guys, and they'll give me. Hello?
Are you
Yeah,
going-
we're here.
Yeah, you could be going out of your
Okay,
league.
Okay, my phone
Right.
cuts out, so sorry. But they'll ask me out and stuff, and I'll give them my number, and
So you go out and then you give them your number and they don't call you back.
yeah.
They don't like you. You can't get them to call you back then.
Oh,
let's just
Jack.
cut to the
What if
chase.
she touched their balls?
Maybe they'd call you back for one more date.
Yeah, I mean, you got to call a
telling you,
spade a
ball
spade.
toucher.
I think that if you're talking to them and they say they're going to call you and they don't, then it was never really there. So
They
just
weren't
gotta
that
move on.
into you, as that one guy would say.
Yeah. All right. I'm sorry, Chris.
That's okay.
All right.
I think that went well. You make all these women suicidal, Justin.
Man.
That wasn't Justin's fault.
No, you got to feel good about yourself.
Ball
You've got to
touchers,
like.
man, ball touchers.
No. That's not good
Right.
either.
It'll buy you a date or two. I'll give Jamie that.
Thank you. And
Buy
then
you
they
some
get, then
time.
you get
It
them to
won't
like
be
you.
forever, but it might buy you some more time to show off your great
I
personality.
don't know. I'm into it for like what 8-9 months now, so we're good. It even got me knocked up.
Hold on.
What?
You're 11 months in. I know your anniversary.
I'm 11 months into it and a
Yeah.
couple months pregnant, Jack. And guess what I did on the first date? Touch the balls. We have Justin Fish.
Mahi mahi.
Mayhi.
My hi. Now, who the hell is he and why the hell is he here? I'm glad you people asked because I'm not sure either. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, he's the CEO of LTN, Local Television Network. It's a brand new network that they brought here to LA, and it's really hip and cool. And they do, I mean, the gamut of things on that network from, I can't believe they didn't ask me to host the snowboarding part.
Right.
I mean, like, God, I'm so nar.
Yeah.
And who doesn't want a pregnant chick on the hill? Anyway, so they do everything from snowboarding to surfing to
Cool
fashion
stuff in
to
LA. And don't you do street basketball as well?
Oh yeah, we've got we've got our own league.
said ripping. That
yeah.
was so awesome.
You got your own league?
Thanks, baby.
Yeah, that was sweet.
Yeah, we've there's 4 quadrants around LA. So we've got one in the South Bay, we've got one in Compton, the Valley, and the West Side. And so the ballers, the
West
best
Side.
blacktop ballers from each of them, play each other, and then they come together representing each of the regions. And then it's kind of like American Idol style, mixed with the NBA and Apocalypse Now. So it's pretty
Wow.
full on.
And so things like that, and then they also have, I mean, everything from interior designing, and I mean, you guys, you're all over the place, really.
Yeah, we've got a show also on fashion and shopping, of which, we were down at LA Fashion Week, and Jamie, you are also starring in that episode as well.
Yeah, did you see that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Look forward, listeners, look forward.
Yeah, I did a little segment I was at the Fashion Week, and I did a little segment on the thing.
Oh.
And that was cocktailless. That was
Right.
just all Jamie.
All on fashion.
Yeah, couldn't be prouder. So yeah, sometimes it seems like a good idea, and sometimes when you're on the radio or you're on television, you forget that people actually see it because you just feel like it's a fun little party.
Right.
Yeah. Well,
Party on.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it's a little mistake I made, and there's some food flying. But other than that, it was really great.
You threw food at
Makes
fashion.
great television.
It doesn't matter. And Monica did a segment too. Did it make it? Monica did a Spanish word of the day.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
she does Spanish word of the day for Fashion Week. All right. So anyway, you can check out LTNLA.com, LTNLA.com for all the details on all the different shows. In the meantime, the reason why we're having him here is because we thought it would be good to have like an LA kind of player, if you will.
Player and a shaker.
A mover and a shaker.
Yeah.
From LA. And, we all see these guys on television, and it's the ultimate Melrose Place kind of thing. You see this kind of guy, but now we have one in the studio, so you can ask him any and all questions like, why do you guys cheat?
I think guys cheat principally, basically because of, I think, insecurity. You need more. You need to validate yourself. 10, 15 years ago, I was, a silly, insecure guy, and you do things like that because
You were 15.
18.
Well, yeah, you were like
18
a kid.
to 22.
And
I
so-
can do math.
So then what? One day you just at 22, you decide not to be a cheat?
Yeah, basically at around that age, yeah, I was like, okay, I'm over this. I felt better about
So
myself.
you're
And
saying you don't cheat on women now?
absolutely, 100%.
I don't believe it.
That's an important. I think that's an important part about being a man is loyalty.
Oh, that was everything
good.
every woman wanted to hear, but it's all bullcrap. Yeah, exactly. Let me write that as a quotable. I think that's an important part of being a man is loyalty.
No,
Absolutely.
That's good.
It's great, but it's not true. How many of you women buy it? Oh, hands go up in the air.
Oh, how many women get cheated on?
No, how many people believe that an important part of being a man is loyalty? We love the line, but how many men actually live that?
I think a lot of guys. I think you've got 2 guys sitting in front of you that
Yeah,
believe
but they
that.
have no choice.
We are.
Loyalty and fear.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little difference between loyalty and gotta.
Right.
I've got dozens of friends, and I can tell you, I can count on one hand the guys that don't cheat.
Yeah, and I see the same thing out there. Absolutely, and it's disappointing. But my personal beliefs, and that's what I'm talking about here, is my personal beliefs that loyalty is a big aspect, and the courage to not put yourselves in those situations. I mean, I listen to Stench and Jack, and they say, you know, I'm not going to put myself into a party where there's tons of single women because, you know, I don't need to put myself through that temptation.
My loins will take over.
Right. And so that's part of it.
And loins.
Yes, I do.
You have pork loins.
No, but it's true.
And you have some pork loins. Well, okay. And so the other thing that I think is important too is don't be in a relationship. Be honest with somebody, and just don't be in a relationship where you know you're not going to be faithful. Just say, you know, I'd like to date or whatever. If you know that you're not going to be faithful to a woman, please tell her.
Well,
Right,
we
absolutely.
want to be with you because we need that standby booty. And sometimes we have dry spells, so we go with the steady one that we can have as our girlfriend, and then they cheat. I get why guys cheat.
All right, here's the deal. I might have just found Justin the ultimate woman. He might be just so happy. You are just gonna, oh my God. Erica?
That's me.
Hi, Erica. What's your question?
I'm 23 and I'm a virgin and I'm waiting to have sex until I get married. And so my question is, how can I get guys to stick around? Yeah. It works well for me, you know, and I'm trying
Look
to
at
date
Justin. His eyes are popping
guys.
out his head. A virgin. I haven't seen one. Can I just look at you? I don't even remember what a virgin looks
He's
like.
got a new show coming up on the LTN called LA Virgins.
Yeah. And it's starring only one person. It's you, Erica.
Oh, I know. I would be the star.
Yeah.
But my question is, how do I get guys to stick around after I actually blurt out that sentence, I'm not going to have sex until I get married?
But I do enjoy me some,
Go to a Star Trek convention. Those guys are used to it.
Is there any hope for me?
Good idea.
Well, I don't think Justin's ever had any experience with a virgin, but maybe...
Funnily enough, the girl that I said I went out with for 2 years, she, when I first started going out with her, she was a virgin.
Started.
And
I deflowered her and left.
that's
And
the operative word.
Wait, you took her virginity and then left her?
Well, actually,
Oh my God, you're a dick.
I would not say that I took her virginity.
What?
She came to the
You
decision.
borrowed it? Oh my God, you took that and left her?
No, because remember, I went out for 2 years, and so we ended up having sex within about 3-4 months.
Right, so you took her virginity.
Yes.
Okay.
So what part of, why are you saying no?
Me?
No, him. So you took her virginity, and then later on you broke up with her.
A year and a half
Broke up with
later.
her because, you know, as I
Because
go
I
forth, you
got
know,
it.
yeah, within a year you're still learning, and then, you know, 18 months you're figuring out actually
You took
this
a
is
girl-
not.
Oh, so sad.
But you
Just
know
made
what?
her better
She
for the next
she
guy.
has no regrets, and
Yeah,
you know,
she
it's
does.
keeping your virginity is a personal decision.
Well, my question is, how can I get guys to give me a chance when, you know, most of them are looking for maybe, you know, to
I
have
think
sex
they're all,
later
you're going
on.
to give them all a chance because they think they can all be Justin and deflower you.
No, but I mean,
So that's exciting.
how can I get them to give me a chance?
Well, firstly, you know, you don't have to have sex, you know, sort of traditional
Intercourse.
penile vaginal sex to
Intercourse.
actually intercourse to have a
understand that.
sexual relationship. So I think
Do
there's
you partake in oral lovin'? Hold on. Let me rework that, and then we'll present it again when we come back.
Email